Explosives in Brussels' terror attacks were most likely TATP bombs. Authorities have found more than 30 pounds of TATP explosives in the apartment of one of the suspected Brussels bombers, the same type of explosives used in the November Paris attacks. TATP stands for triacetone triperoxide. It can be made with acetone, which is the main ingredient in nail varnish remover, and hydrogen peroxide, a common hair bleach. Once mixed, the two ingredients form a highly volatile white powder. TATP bombs can be triggered easily through a small amount of heat or percussion. Therefore, a TATP-loaded bomb vest is likely to accidentally explode due to its highly unstable nature, while a suitcase loaded with TATP would be easier to transport and maintain, as the device would be more protected. If the Brussels bombs are confirmed to have contained TATP, then it would be further proof that this easy-to-make chemical bomb is becoming ISIS's main choice of weapon in Europe. Blizzard on Tuesday. An ill wind is blowing towards America's northeast. Thousands of flights were canceled and schools were ordered to close as the northeastern United States braced for the arrival of a blizzard on Tuesday. One condition required for a blizzard to form is a mass of warm air rising over cold air. This causes strong cold winds and precipitation to fall. A blizzard will then occur if temperatures are below freezing at ground level and in the clouds, and there is enough moisture in the air to allow clouds and snow to form. Blizzards are defined by the National Weather Service as severe snowstorms that last for at least 3 hours, with wind speeds hitting at least 35 miles per hour, and falling or blowing snow that reduces visibility to under a quarter of a mile. The National Weather Service warns that this blizzard will bring 6 to 12 inches of snow and high winds to New York City. Boston is also under a blizzard watch and could experience at least a foot of snow. Meanwhile, Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia may not be hit by a blizzard, but can still expect 4 to 8 inches of snow. Added to the travel chaos, financial commentators predict the inclement weather could cause the economy more than $1 billion, including lost wages. Terrorist post Facebook video after attack. A French jihadi who stabbed a police commander and his partner to death confessed to his crimes in an online video before he was killed by police. Larosi Abdallah knifed police commander Jean-Baptiste Salvien repeatedly in the stomach outside his home in a Paris suburb on Monday. The 25-year-old terrorist then took the policeman's partner, Jessica Schneider, and their 3-year-old son hostage inside their home. Schneider was found dead by police after special forces raided the house and killed Abdallah. The boy survived unharmed. Abdallah posted a message to Facebook Live moments after the attack, pledging allegiance to ISIS. The video appears to have been filmed inside the couple's home. In the video, Abdallah warns that the Euro 2016 soccer championships currently taking place in France would be targeted by Islamic terrorists and threatens French President François Hollande.
On vous réserve d'autres surprises pour l'euro, je ne vous en dis pas plus. L'euro sera un cimetière.
Abdallah's Facebook page was taken down, but the video was re-released by the ISIS-linked Amaq news agency. Abdallah was born in France and was of Moroccan descent. He was jailed in 2013 for attempting to recruit Islamist militants to fight in Pakistan. Abdallah was under police surveillance at the time of the attack. He was subject to court-ordered wiretaps last year after one of his relatives traveled to Syria. During the attack, Abdallah told police negotiators he had answered an appeal by ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi to kill infidels at home with their families. Authorities said Abdallah had a list of potential targets, including rappers, journalists, and police officers.
A man with a speech impediment gets his Fourth Amendment rights violated. The Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution states that no one can enter your domicile and seize anything or anyone without you or the court's permission. But tell that to Gordon Goins of Waynesboro, Virginia. He called his cable company complaining of bad reception. They, in turn, said it was likely due to someone else cutting into the line and stealing cable. When making out the police report, the officers noted Goins' slurred speech, unbalanced movements, and so on. Unbeknownst to the two officers, Goins suffers from a neurological condition called cerebellar ataxia, which makes it hard for him to speak and maintain his balance. Because of the illness, his walk is unsteady at times, and he speaks slowly with a slur. Instead, the two police officers think Goins is mentally unstable. toss him into the loony bin against his will and break his Fourth Amendment rights in the process. The screener, who had no right to make this kind of call, allowed Goins to be admitted where he was held for 5 days before a doctor could release him. Of course, several lawsuits have been filed and are ongoing in this case.